Best thing, phone. I hate these new iPhones where you have to answer them at the top because your finger goes over the lens. Best thing about making hay is that smell, walking in the morning when you've got it in the shed. Smells gorgeous, nice bales as well, nice square bales. So pretty pleased with the new baler. Before we go any further with today, here's what happened with the baler last night. So Phil's come out, checked the knotters over. So this is probably, you've seen this the next day now. The last night, actually it was all hunky-dory, but he's just checked everything and he stayed with us till we got it, making sure it's baling perfect. First few bales come out, we cut up because they were quite soft because the baler was completely empty. So done all that now and they're looking good. We've got it on the screen in here, it's showing us how big the flakes are going to be, how much pressure we're using. But the bale's about 1.8 metres long. That one's just weighed 182 kilos. It's bale of hay, you see, but we don't want them too long, so that's why we've dialed it in there. That's why they're quite light. If it was straw, you'd obviously bale them 2.4 metres long. Andrew's knocking the bits of bale that come out first about with the telehandler just to make them fluffy so that we can bale them up without gobbling it all in one go and doing any shear bolts. So he's just going to, actually now it's Joe on the Merlin, he's just going to maul it about a bit so it's like a fluffier pile. Alright, Joe. So if we just pull onto this piece now and then slow down, we should just be able to hoover it up. There we go. Gobbling it up there. A lump there. Just going to miss that amount. We're going to get half of it. Back up a little bit, at least you can see in the mirror. We blocked it up with a big lump there off a broken bale, so we just put the ratchet strap behind it, hooked it on there, trap it under the tyre, back up slowly and it should just pull the lump out easier than we can. So if we just ease back slowly, the tyre should trap the ratchet strap, should start to pull it, and then the lump just comes out nice and easy. There we go. Better than pulling away at it and losing your fingernails. So that is how you unblock a pickup reel on a baler without swearing and sweating. Off we go again. 489 kilos this one is. We've been messing around with the pressure. It is there just coming out the back. Because we're baling the bales short, when they're coming out the baler, they're landing on end. Andrew's just rowing it over now. It's quite funny if you're going slow, they end up on end. It's because I've got the roller turned on so I can weigh the bales. So the back roller's locked out, so they're falling off so slowly they're standing up on end. If I unlocked it, they'd fall flat, or if I was going a bit quicker they would as well, but because I've been baling up the broken bits here and there, stood up like Stonehenge. Dave's just doing a little bit of double chipping this morning, then he's going to pull the chipper forwards, go through the pile. We had to put a new hard head on this, it wasn't that thing, so James sorted it yesterday. I missed him, but Rob's obviously off, so seems to be running well now. Actually nice chip coming out the back of it, to be fair. This was where Richard got ready yesterday for concreting. So you normally have a concrete block here, well he's put this here so that it stops this spilling and stuff blowing in. Just got to watch we don't restrict this doorway too much, to be honest, but it's gone to here. Should be alright. Getting the meter reading off the solar panels because they've asked us to submit what the reading is, which is good, because it means it's an pay us what electric we've been producing in the last sort of few months, and it's been pretty bright. Driest May though we had 25 mil less rain than last year, which isn't good. We hope we get some in June, because last year we had a drought, and it started earlier this year if we don't get any more. We store the hay at the other yard, so I'm just pulling out this trailer with the fast track. We've got to put on another layer on the top, see, so that we can get it all in one load. So I think there's 8 bales left on this other field, so I'll pull out now, go across, take the straps off. I'm just going to top it up, and then we'll shoot up to Brookhouse and unload it up there. Waiting for the dew to go, then we've got a little bit more to bale ourselves. Then we've got to go and do nicks as well. Got 24 acres of nicks, which was only thin. It's just to tidy the field up, really. Andrew's topping the load off now. I need some flags on the gateway, and I can work out which way the wind's blowing for throwing these over. So 5i with this baler is a whole bale higher. That's 90 centimetres higher than 5i with the other baler. So basically we'll now only go 4 high on the trailer, whereas we used to go 5, but that's what 5 looks like, you see. It's pretty high, that. Gotta get the spikes in the bale. We have to take them back down and just put them up one at a time. Or he pushes the other side off. I'll film this in case it goes wrong and they fall off. We're just spinning them because we can actually get them 4 long, because they're only 6 foot bales. We normally get 3.5 on this trailer when they're 8 foot. But being 6 foot, they should be fine, and then we can fit them all on easier. Probably been better with the bigger Merlot, with a reach from the back there. Ooh. Have to go around the other side now and shove that corner in. Looks tiny next to the trailer, doesn't it, that Merlot? Spun them round so we could get them on better, but then realised that what we could have done was we could have gone 3 high with a binding and they fitted on nice, but never mind. They're on now. Might be small, but it's mighty. Go on, go on, go on. Do you want to go back a little bit so it binds them? Actually, no, leave it there because you'll get close to the roof again. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're probably even better just putting 1 up there, maybe not 2. Lift it down, drop it on the next one, and then just push it across. That'll be the easiest. Just want to fit them all in that small space. It's probably not going to happen. Let's have a bit of a tidy up here. Some have been weathered. I'm on the combine. I've just folded the auger in. Craig's here with his kids, so I'm showing him the mini in. And also, we're just going to put the hopper so you can see the logos properly, because we're going to do some filming around the outside of the machine. There we go. That should do. Turn it off. So Nelly and Lennon have just helped me put Buzz Lightyear and Woody on the back of the combine. So do you think he'll stay on for 900 miles? Place your bets now. Andrew's going to put some AdBlue in this so that we can swap the tanks round, get the tank empty. Funny backing this up because it's got a steering axle, so you can get yourself in a muddle sometimes. But he's had a bit of practice the last few days. It's quite funny when you point your camera at someone, they suddenly get nervous. Aaron's just loading up with shit. I'm going to go and shut the lids on the combine before I back out the shed and put AdBlue in it once he's driven off on the Beastie 939. Because I opened the lids so that we can see the logos better, because Craig was just doing some filming with the kids and we wanted to see both logos, but I don't want to back out the shed because I'm sure that is higher than the shed door. Actually, it might not be. Combine's 4 metres high, that door's 6 metres. They're probably 1.8 maybe, perhaps. Because if they were 2 metres, they'd be the same width of the whole machine, wouldn't they? But they're not, they're in about a foot perhaps. It's time to fill the combine with AdBlue. So a new tub of AdBlue again. Certis have sorted that for us. Probably got a bill in the post for that, but I don't know, we'll see. I did joke with Crazy Janine that it doesn't just run off diesel, it needs AdBlue as well. These have just arrived from Cotton Eye Sew, so we've got some t-shirts she's kindly made for us. This is just a few of them. Got the logo on, our names are on, and this is Martin's one. This is James's, and then we've got this on the back as well. So, looking good. This has been parked in the sun all morning, and it's now red hot, so hopefully the air kind of warm. I'm just off out now with the baler, go and bale Nick's hay. So we just unclip that. This switch here goes that way, that one goes that way. Oh, someone's put the chain on the other side as well. Take that one off as well, that's for transport. Right, you're supposed to use 2 hands, I think, so you don't get your arm stuck in it, but obviously I'm filming. But I've got big enough hands to do it in one go. Fold that down. And then this, remember when we went to pick it up, we weren't sure what it did. That's if you want the bales to weigh a bit more accurately. You do lock that roller off and it'll hold them on it a bit longer. But I don't think I need to. It was pretty accurate yesterday, especially with them only being short bales. So wind the pressure on, drop the pickup reel down. Some of you might have seen this last night on the live video, but you fold the wheels out. Good job they folded in actually. On the way up the road from Nick's, there's double parked cars. It just fitted through. So, fold them out. There we go. And off we go. Could have perhaps been better rode up with a bit bigger rate, really. Just make some wider roads, to be honest. You know, instead of having them every sort of like 6 metres or whatever, 8 metres, had them every 10 or 12. We'll get it done. So we're at 980 there. I've just set it onto maximum there. Just gonna dial it up a little bit. 2,000 RPM gives us 1,000 at the back. That'll do. Turn the baler on. What was it? Next page, is it? No, we're doing wrong here now. Same bale length. Yep. We wanna. That's okay. Tick that. Now we want to put it in auto pressure, I think. So I think I pressed that one there. Press that, is it? For auto. Yeah, that's at 50%. That's remembered that from yesterday. Bale count. I want to reset that, don't I? So we're on 23. Put that to 0. Oh, sorry, that's the customer. No, it's not. That's customer number 3. No. Oh, I don't know what I've done here now. Reset that. There we go. Right. Let's go back now to the main screen. Yeah, we're on 0 there. There we go. Right, off we go. It's bale. Take it out pedal mode. Drop the pickup reel. Starts gobbling it up. Drop the handbrake off. It's already off. Click the joystick forwards. And we are off baling. There you go, it's gobbling it up now. Some of you might have seen this on the live video last night. Got focus with it. There we go. Because the field's a bit rough, Andrew's come with a rake, going a similar speed to me but knocking 2 rows together, so we can kind of double the output of the baler, because I can't really go any quicker than what I'm doing now because it's bouncing around too much. I perhaps should have put it on the fast track, but then all I've done is bounce the baler up and down. Another one ticked off the list. I been on the phone actually most of the afternoon sorting out the transport for the combine. Anyway, these last 2 bales were from behind under them trees, so they're a little bit damp, so they probably won't put on the top of the pile or just keeping to one side for now. But yeah, I think he's, what did he say? I think he's got 94 bales off this, so that'll keep his cows fed this winter. Lads are just down there now. So Andrew's here with our fast track and trailer now, and Joe's on Nick's telehandler getting him in. Next stop now, do a favour for the guy that makes the seed socks and also made the sign for the front of the combine that I've not properly showed you yet, so I'll show you that in a bit. I've got to just pull some tree stumps out for him, so just levelling off a little bit of ground as well, but I said I'd do it from this week, and it's the week's disappearing. Yeah, that's what he made for the front, so when we're on the road we put that on it, and it warns people how wide the combine is. So Convoy Exceptional is basically like a European standard sign for wide vehicles. It looks cool with it on. Well, I think it does anyway. Yeah, we're just scraping up here, so putting the stones in the bucket and then the other stuff in the skip. But look at this here. Look how long that ball's been up there for. Well grown into the trees. Who needs ramps? Just climbing on the trailer. There we go. It was the Monaco Grand Prix at the weekend, and I remember once a Formula 1 driver saying it's like driving around Monaco, like trying to ride your bike around your bedroom. Well, I can tell you now, bailing around the NHS letters on the top of a field is a bit the same. So I've nearly finished now. I've actually been on the phone, so I've not showed you too much what I was doing, but I've basically been up and down and squiggling about. So this is all done now. This is the bit that I was hoping of spraying off and sowing with the maize for combining, but I think it might be too dry, and I don't know whether it'd be too late to sow it. It's a bit late to sow it, and if it's going to be dry and it's not going to germinate, it's not going to grow for weeks, who knows. But then you do grow a lot of maize in America, which is obviously a lot hotter and drier, so maybe it is worth trying. There's only 4 bales on this bit, and I've just completely messed up. So 2 of them were still left in the chamber, and I've just ejected them. Andrew's gone in with 2 on the spikes. I could have ejected them in the yard. Anyway, it's not that far from to run out from. Dead quick birthday bumper before I work out what alarm's going off. Can you hear it? Random alarm going off. Anyway, Ian Brooks is 60, Anne Milligan's on there, Sally Merchant, Laura Fisher, Jane Norris, John Prentice is 70, and Richard Island's 38, and we're now raised £35,725. Brilliant for the North West Air Ambulance. Anyway, the video's got too long. That is all for today. If you made it this far, click like, that's amazing. And remember, let me know in the comments. Can you read it? Hopefully so. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.